I have not done a what's in my bag in so long, and I recently got this Coach bag that I am literally obsessed with. It is the perfect size bag. She is the perfect color. I love the little bear accessory. So today I'm going to show you everything that I carry inside of this little bag. You guys are going to be shocked because normally I carry a lot of stuff with me, but this bag just has everything that you need. Nothing more, nothing less. So let's get into it. This bag does have a short handled strap, which I love because when I'm by myself, I typically carry it on my shoulder. But if I'm with my daughter, I do carry it crossbody. And then the little bear comes in 3 different colors on the Coach outlet website, which is where I order most of my bags. The bag does not zip, but it does have this little feature where it keeps everything nice and snatched. But I like to carry the bag like this, nice and loosey-goosey, so that way I can simply reach in. This is a nice overview of everything that I have in the bag. There are 2 different pockets to put everything in, and then 1 center pocket. Something else that I love about this bag is that it comes with a little clutch, very similar to what Louis Vuitton does with their Neverfull tote bags. It does have like a little strappy thingy majiggy, which you could put on the outside of the bag. I tried doing that, but I didn't love the way that that looked. So I took the strap thing off, and I'm using this as my key pouch. A lot of you guys know I like to keep my keys in a pouch. This has all my keys, my house keys, my mother-in-law's keys, my safe keys. I no longer have a U-Haul storage unit, so I don't have those keys anymore, but I also keep like my garage door opener. It fits everything in here nice and perfectly and nice and compact. Instead of having a jingle jangle mess of keys just bobbing around in there, I know I can just reach in there and grab this. You guys know me, I love being matchy-matchy. So I did go ahead and get this little cutie. This is actually one of my first loves, like back in the day before I collected hardcore because I was broke. This is the type of wallet that I would carry because the inside, it has so many different credit card little slots. And then there's a spot for coins. I really love this wallet. So in this front pocket is where I keep the wallet. And then I have 2 different receipts because I did go shopping this morning. And then the only other thing that I keep in that front pouch is this Hello Kitty. She is attached to my key fob. This key fob is silver and it's actually really bothering me. I have it in gold and I need to switch it out in gold because everything on this bag is gold. And the fact that this isn't gold, like who am I? This little girl, she has a pink little dingle hopper, but I actually switched her into a gold dingle hopper. When I put my hand in here, I want to be able to just feel for the big old Hello Kitty and pop her right out. These 2 are like the most important things in my bag, so that is why I keep them here in the front. That is the only thing in here. Hello. In this center pocket, the only thing I keep in here is gum because sometimes this thing likes to open up and then the gum flies out. And I don't want it getting all over my bag. So it's never opened up in there on me. So it just gets its own little spot. And then everything else is in this back compartment. And you guys are going to be shocked. Everything in there is just free balling. Things are not in a pouch. I want to be able to just like reach in and grab stuff. I am like the queen of pouches. You guys, I have pouches for days because I love putting things in a pouch. But this bag, it just doesn't feel right to have to go in, grab a pouch, open the pouch. It feels right to just, First are my sunglasses. These are very inexpensive. I got them on Amazon. As they're inexpensive, I feel like I can literally just throw them in there and grab for them. I don't really care if they get beat up or busted, but shockingly, they don't really get beat up or busted just because I'm not really hard on my things. This is a little keychain thing, but if you open it up, it cleans your glasses. One of my pet peeves is having dirty glasses. So having this on me, especially if these are just free balling in my bag, I need to have this on me, so I can clean them. And then this just goes right inside. You don't even have to fold it up neatly or anything like that. You just shove it in and then button it and you are good to go. I carry sunscreen in my purse. This is one of the sunscreens that I love. It's the Watermelon Glow Dew Shield Hydrating Fluid SPF 30 sunscreen. I just don't want to look any older than I am, so I reapply sunscreen all throughout the day, and I love having this in my bag. I just love taking care of my skin. I have hand sanitizer, of course, because ain't nobody want to have caca on their hands. I have a lip balm by Laneige. This is the berry scent. I have a lip oil by Byoma. When I go out most of the time, I don't have any makeup on. I just have sunscreen. Sunscreen with the Byoma lip oil. You guys, 10 out of 10. That is my uniform most of the time. The applicator, it is so big. Just very like, I don't know, when you put it on your lips, it's just very, I just love the way it feels. And I love the packaging. I just love everything about this. Ooh, I have another lip product. This one is way too bougie. I don't know why I spent so much. Actually, I do know why. I bought it because it was Dior and because it has a little dingle hopper and it's cute and it's pink. So it's in my purse. I don't even think I've used it yet. I keep this pink key in my purse, you guys. It looks like a regular pink key. It's a knife so I can people for like protection, you know? I hope I never have to use it, but if I do, I am ready. I also hate getting headaches and I get them often. I just keep a little tiny individual packet of Tylenol. I have Tylenol in my car. So this is just in case I'm like at the store and I randomly have a headache. I have it on me. I got these on Amazon, you guys. These are so inexpensive and I love the way these sit on my ear. They don't like go all the way in my ear. I'm gonna do a whole video on them. As a mom, like I don't want the sound completely cut out because like, what if I get robbed? What if somebody's coming up behind me? What if I need to hear my kid? You know what I mean? So these, they let you still hear stuff, but the sound is amazing. The price is like a third of the price of like AirPods. These are just like amazing headphones if you need headphones, but you want them to be amazing quality, but you're a mom. I don't know. I can't say more good things about these. They go everywhere with me. And that is everything that I carry in my purse.